Welcome back to my channel. Here we have the ingredients for an Indonesian drink called Jamu. In my studies about different things that I can do with turmeric, there's a lot of things that the Indians and Indonesians and all the folks from that part of Southern Asia or South Asia, Southeast Asia, they do a lot of things with turmeric. And part of my overall health strategy is to increase the amount of turmeric in my diet, because it's a fantastic anti-inflammatory. It's got all sorts of good stuff for you. Ginger is in the same family with turmeric, and turmeric has a wealth of healthful things for you. So you can see the things that are in this are going to be very good for you. Lots of vitamin C over here. You got lots of antioxidants, things that are good for your blood pressure, things that are good for your overall inflammation. So we've got some local honey here that's part of the recipe. Good for your immune system. Pepper adds a nice flavor to it, but the ingredient piperine that's in black pepper increases the amount of the active ingredient that you can in turmeric that you can uptake into your body by 2,000% or 200 times, right? So just a little bit of black pepper with your turmeric makes it so much more effective. So always add a little bit of this in there. The active ingredient we're talking about is curcumin, that is in turmeric, and that's the one that has all the anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer drug. There's anti-cancer effects with these guys, antioxidant effects. This is ginger. I just have this in the shop because I found this piece of ginger at my local produce store, Bailey's in Pensacola. This is a normal size piece of ginger you get from the grocery store. This is the ginger that they have at Bailey's right now. So I went and I'm going to plant this in the garden. I'm going to try and get this to grow. It's fantastically large. Hopefully it's fantastically tasty. So the basic ingredients are turmeric, ginger, some sort of citrus, lemons and limes are what I'm going to use today. Some honey and some pepper, and water. For each about a cup of liquid that you make, you want to have 25 grams of turmeric and 5 grams of your ginger, which works out to about 1.5 of these guys per cup. We're going to do about a quart, so or a liter. So that means we need about 6. And what I do is I just eyeball it, and so roughly 1/5 of that is what we need, of the ginger is what we need for to match up with our turmeric. So the first thing that you do is you get your blender and you fill it up to a quart or 1,000 mils. And then we're just basically going to make a turmeric and ginger smoothie. While we're doing the smoothie, I am going to get the rest of it ready. Just put a little bit more. We're going to end up adding a little more water at the end to make up our total drink. So it's about 1,000 mils. Put these guys all in there, and hopefully you'll be able to hear me over the blender. Put this down, turn her on, and just put her on 1. Okay, let's try that again. I actually got one of the turmeric stuck in the blade, so I had to get it undone. Alright, you can see it's it's making our smoothie. Now, we want to steam this mix for about 20 minutes. What I do is I take one of these baskets like this, just stick it right in the bottom of a tall pot. And then this just fits right in here. It's a little different than a double boiler, but it does the same thing. So it's pretty well done. I think I'll just give it one more little dupe. We'll see. Okay, so into the pot we go. Okay, now we're going to put a lid on that and we'll steam that for 20 minutes. So we'll see you in just a second. Okay, so now I've gotten the Jamu out of the pot. It's steamed for 20 minutes and looks quite orange now, which looked orange before. And now what we do is we add some pepper. Just a little bit of pepper, maybe a teaspoon, somewhere in there. Don't need very much at all. Both to flavor it and to get that piperine out. Then we'll whisk it up. And we'll let this sit and completely cool. Okay, we have completely cooled down. And whisk it up a little bit. What we can do, there's some stuff up here, out of the way, just a little bit more stuff. What you want to do is to filter it out. So I've got you can take one of these guys right here, which I'm blanking on the name of it, but I've got a little finer mesh. This is just a vegetable bag that my wife had. It's got a nice little fine mesh on it that obviously I've used before for this. Just push it down into your thing and pour it in. It makes a nice mesh stuff, and then you can take the rest of that, let it drip in here while we're doing this. Now, we'll take the citrus and we'll cut those in half right quick. And for this batch, probably four large lemons. So I'm using 2 large lemons and 3 limes. If you haven't gotten yourself one of these tools, juicing, so get every last drop of goodness out of there. And go ahead and get they make them in lemon size and lime size. Just get the lemon size, because you can do either with them. And the lemons won't necessarily fit in the lime size. So we'll get these all in there. If you just dropped one in there. Almost one more. What you want to put in for honey is about a little over half a cup of local honey. Local honey is really good for you. It helps with your immune system. I kind of eyeball it because I take the local honey and I put it in one of these guys. Just use a funnel, and if you look at that, it's somewhere less than what's in here. Just do it to taste. Whatever you like. I might end up putting more in there. I don't know. Somewhere half a cup to a cup for this. And using this squeeze thing is a little less messy than the other thing. That's why I use it. It just takes a second to get all in there. Fun. One of the things I like about this drink is the name is Jamu. And I'm like, I always think I jam on, you know. I think Michael Jackson, I'm jamming, right? Jamming out the Jamu. So I put almost this whole thing in there, right? So it's more than half a cup. That's okay. So then we'll take you can really feel it in the bottom with your whisk. That's all good. Now this, the remnants that are in here, you want to put that juice right there in. Then what you'll find is that there's still a bunch of juice in the pulp. Yeah, see? A lot. It just really holds it. Now turmeric is a cloth dye. It's a dye. So you're going to get some on your hands. It's not so bad from this right here, but if you get it on your shirt, it's going to be on your shirt for a long time. So you just run right over and put some, when you can see it dyed this and it stayed dyed. But just, immediately put some soap on it, soak it so that it won't stain your shirt. So that's actually a lot of, I don't know if you can see that. And some just got on my shirt. Now we'll take this. Stir it up again. And we'll go straight into a half-gallon container. I'm going to run to the sink with this real fast. You can see that it pretty much fills up a half-gallon mason jar. I put just a little bit more water in there, just to fill it up. And if you find that when you put more water in, it loses some flavor, what you can do is just put in another lemon, and it immediately sparks back to life. So here's how I have it. I just put it in a pint glass with a little bit of water. See that gorgeous color? I mean, it's good for you. All those good colors. Anything rich in colors, especially reds and purples. but oranges as well. Anything rich in color has got a lot of phytochemicals in it that's going to be good for you. So this is my Jamu. That's good Jamu. All right, I hope that you guys will try that. Actually, got a little bit got through the filter. I hope that you guys will try it. It's really tasty. It's very citrusy, but it's got this other gingeriness and turmeric flavor to it that is really accentuated by the honey and the lemon. So it's good for you. Try it. We'll see you.
So Anthony just told me that he just said that's good Jamu. I apologize for his gooberiness.
I like Jamu.
I
like
do
the
too.
word.
But who says
Fun.
that's some good Jamu?
That's good Jamu.
That's good Jamu. All right, let's see. Good as it always is.
That's good Jamu.
Big goober. Okay, I'm gonna go drink this. Get back to work.
I don't know what just happened. Wow. Stop that.